Welcome back. This is Kotal, the final War of Rights event for the year. It is an HRE Map 2. Today we've got a Hatches attack. Right now, server pop 250, 121 for the CSA, 130 for the USA, so a little imbalanced, but not too bad. See if a couple more CSA folks jump in. We had about 270 for the last server, so few folks might still be coming in. They did have to switch servers because we had some major connection issues. So hopefully this one will be better, although from what I'm hearing there's still a little bit of trouble, but we will soldier through. And let us take a look at the two teams, starting out with the Union. We have AB, commanded by Moose. We have 8th Georgia, under command of Beanboy. We got 2 USC under the command of Lieutenant Sluggy. The NYV, we have 88th under Lieutenant Phipp. And 6 New York under Lieutenant Parker. For 6 Alabama, we got Colonel Jockin. Looks like we've got 9th Corps joining in. And what else do we have? We've got Killer leading the ANV. We've got 4th New Jersey under... What's 4th New Jersey's officer? I don't know where 4th New Jersey's officer is. And then we've got 20th Georgia under Canada. So... Oh, Pixel's leading 4th. Let's take a look at the CSA team. Starting out here, we've got LFL under Colonel Famas. Got HD under Cloud. Got, or I wonder if it was Famas. Anyway, Lieutenant Muffin is leading 2 Corps. Got, looks like DB under Denissimo. Got a little bit JD elements here. Got 4th Georgia under Captain Fruit. 13th Georgia under Rolo. And looks like some JB as well is in. And I believe that is it. I think SR is in here, but I might have missed them. So apologies, Tallgray. And to any other units, I hope if I missed you, I hope to see you in the match. And we are off to the races. Remember, it is live at 40. No bayonets, no sprinting, though, until the 30-minute mark. Let's see how the CSA sets up for this defense. Looks like they are sprinting the field here. We have one advance warning for scouts out here. This is probably JD. Yep. A little bit of a screening. Skirmish fire, maybe try to upset the Union plans. It looks like the Union is going to do a full send. Their left, the CSA right. That means they will run into Rolo and his 13th. Up here, JB is kind of as a flex unit. So Captain Fruit is going to move his men to A13 Jordan. Center, got HD. Guarding the left, got 3 units right now, 2 Corps. DB and LFL, so heavily weighted to the left side. So we'll see here how much intel. Be kind of critical what JD can let these guys know that there's a major attack coming up this snowy hill. It is going to be on the men from Georgia to stop them. There's no bayonets yet, though. Keep in mind. Missile pop Garley by 4 Georgia. Hits 6 Alabama. Alright, so now I like this. So Sluggy has established a nice screening position here. And in the center here, we have Pixel here. He's going to try to slow down Cloud in HD. I don't think he's going to win that fight, and I think he knows it, but I think he's just going to try to slow him down. The key is, can this Union element here push up and take the position? I know there's no Bayos right now, but I haven't taken the high ground yet, guys. You're going to have to push off those elements. These guys can hold the line here, and they've moved back to a more defensible position. That will give time for the word to get out to these units here, and they are starting to move. Here comes up 2 Corps, and they can maneuver and hit these guys on the flank. So 2 USC and 8 Georgia are moved up over here. It's kind of a flank guard, but It's a nice, strong position. But they need to push up, in my opinion, and they are doing just that. And FIP is in the lead. If they can capture this corner, they will be in a good position. Again, the more time you wait, more time it gives the CSA to react. But so far, actually, okay, now LFL's starting to move out. So now the clock is up. Now the clock is ticking. Once LFL gets into that fight, the Union is going to be a bit in a disadvantage, because they will be able to maneuver up on their flank. Here you got HD putting some heavy fire to USC and the 8th Georgia here, trying to hold the flank, buy their friends time. But that time, again, getting hit pretty hard. You got to put pressure, guys. You got to hit them. Yep, you've already knocked back 2 USC and 9th Corps, 8th Georgia. They've all been knocked back, so the flank is now gone. It's still not over, though. If they can come up and occupy this strong position here. It's not, they have succeeded in pushing them off. The question is, can they move up in time? See, Famas is already on the move. They've just left out JD as a guard. I think that's why it's just as a sentry guard here. But now, LFL is going to get into this fight on this flank. But here we go. So now Union is occupying this strong point. So it may have been just enough time. This element out here might have bought just enough time. It was good shooting by these elements as well to kick back 4th Georgia and 13th, who put up a valiant fight. But now Union is in a strong position here. I like AB out front here. 6 Alabama behind, having 2 levels of fire. And now with their flank a little bit more secure, now 6 is going to rotate out here to leave 9th Corps. Secure the flank. So they got there, in my opinion, just in time. A lot of this is going to see what the CSA does. They do have some avenues, and they may be thinking about doing a flank. Here comes Cloud. He is just the man to do it. He might come around and cut off the line of communication for the Union. We'll see what he does. The Union is advancing a bit into the woods. A and B occupying this rock formation and getting in some good shots here against 13th as they move up. So a nice bit of a piece of aggression here by A and B to take this advanced position. Kind of cut off the Union, I'm sorry, the CSA lock. Lock is line of communication. It's,
I'm doing my best, sir.
It's AB. I'd say right now the Union has achieved its objectives right now. They're going to have to figure out, the CSA is going to have to figure out how to beat it. And I think this is Cloud doing what I thought he was going to do. Yep. Going to get a little position here. He's not going to go all the way, but he's going to start rolling up this flank here. He's got a good basis for supporting fire here from LFL and 2 Corps. They're going to pin down these elements here so they can't really maneuver. And if the Union waits too much into this woods here, you can have some here. But they need to make sure they don't get the back door slammed on them. Here's a good job here by JB, by the way. Deep into cover, along with 13 Georgia. And DB drawing a lot of fire. It's not really very effective against them with this use of cover. But now here comes 10 and FIP. I like this. Get behind them. Try to upset that cover. It's a little bit, looks like that volley wasn't super effective against all that cover. They might need to rotate all the way out to this cover here. Just kind of leapfrog. As you can see, though, I kind of stopped looking at it, but the flank is starting to turn a little bit. Now that element that was out here, so now Parker's had to rotate back here to cover. Now 9th Corps is out here still trying to hold the center. But now you got a CSA element moving forward. Here comes 2 Corps. Bringing a volley. And here, now JD's going to rotate out and relieve HD. So FAMAS hasn't really committed his troops yet. This I like. Okay, so here we go. Here comes Jockin. He's kind of leapfrogging here. Hillary is joining him. Kind of crossing streams here. So Jockin is going to take up a position. 88th and Sluggy are going to join to kind of cut off the CSA reinforcements. They're going to really separate this lock here. And as long as 6 New York and the other elements here can keep this line here stable, they should be fine. But FAMAS has now committed his troops here to the center. But he's a little bit, I would say, a little bit out of position because now you've given A and B's got some good cover. A, B's got good cover. All the Union elements kind of have them in a box now. HD's going to try to charge out of it. I think this is a good idea. Try to turn the flank. Flag should already be moving back, though, in my opinion, to a safer line. Just in case you get overwhelmed. You do not want to have a drop flag back here. A and B is holding strong, though. And they are getting supported by fire down here.
What's wrong?
Alright, so now we got a forward push here by DB, but Sluggy's going to charge into him to try to maintain these rocks. Good attack here by the Cav. LFL, though, is going to try to plug the hole. So this was a bit of a danger right now. The line has kind of gotten separated itself. Now LFL was kind of able to punch in. They got a little bit too spread out. And now the Union has been separated into 2 distinct formations here. And they're not really mutually supporting anymore. Now this element that's out here now can kind of get torn to pieces here by the concentrated CSA that's going to be able to put them in a pincer. The guys from spawn and the guys from the corn. They got a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit too greedy, potentially. A little bit too far spread out, and weren't able to support each other. They are a little bit ahead on tickets, and they're still holding this position here. So a good job here by 6AL on 4th New Jersey, maintaining that position. You still have the flanking force out here, so it's not a complete loss here. But yeah, you see, I mean, yeah, you got this position out here, guys, but you're by yourselves. AB's just going to get chased off. That's what you can do. By the way, these are very juicy tickets. JD looks like they got pushed back here by H. Audrey and Bean Boy.
I learned that
like this unit here, 6AL has moved up. Now the danger is, we'll see if the CSA takes advantage of it. These units here now are a bit outnumbered. It's going to take a while for those Union elements to come back up. But we do have one unit, so Killer has got his men back into the fight, and he's got him into the position I think that's most critical on this side, so good awareness by him.
Alright, so you're gonna better move out on the left.
I move left.
Got another attack going on against LFL here by A&V, but it's a little unsupported. I'm not sure if it's attack. It's kind of a little on the low side here. Tomas is holding his ground.
On tient ici, continue à tenir les hommes.
Now we've got 13 Georgia doing its own attack, but again, it's unsupported. It's got 4 Georgia with it, though, so maybe not completely unsupported, but I don't think that was quite enough to take that objective. Maybe it was. Like 4 guys from the 13. Maybe they saw Rollo coming up, and he kind of scared them a bit. But these guys outnumbered them, and they ran, so Georgia kind of pushing them off here. That has now isolated this unit here. They're going to have to fight back for this position and not let Rollo get set up on it. Well, here comes 88th.
Recall.
Good attack by 88. Knocking out 13th there and reestablishing that position. You lose that corner, you're in a lot of trouble, so a good awareness by Mr. Phipp.
Praetor's just he's gonna get shot.
Union still ahead on tickets, and right now I'd say it's the Union's game. Although I again like this maneuver here by Cloud. He's kind of doing what he did last time. You have these elements of 8th here trying to staunch the HD, but that's not going to be enough to stop him. And kind of cut off the lock. Just sweep up the hill. Here they come. Let's see where HD goes. Do they continue pressing the attack, or do they fall back? Alright, so they decide to fall back. I don't... Yeah, that might not... Well, we'll see. They might be trying to preserve their tickets, might be the thought process here. So this time, I think this is a little bit better. You know, it's okay to kind of advance up a little bit, but you don't want to be completely isolated and let the CSA an opportunity to split you in half like they did last time. You definitely want to make sure you have enough to maintain this corner.
Hold fire,
Seven
Big
20.
reloads. Left face, quick time forward.
Well, now we have a new maneuver here. Roll's trying something different. He's going to try to come in from this angle.
Independent fire, skirmish.
See how this attack goes. Oh, but he got kind of caught here by a nice little punch volley by A&V. No, he didn't quite make it all the way through. Oh, these... Oh, Phipp. Oh, Phipp, no. Alright, I hate to do this to you, brother. You do not want to advance in the open where the enemy can see you, if you can avoid it. And I hate to say it, you could have avoided it. Don't come up that way. Come up this way. It happens, you know. You're in a hurry. You don't know exactly where the enemy is, but you do not want to give him an opportunity to shoot you if you can avoid it. It happens. The best of us. And he still made it, so you know. Don't matter all that much.
Keep firing, boys.
4th New Jersey going to rotate onto the flank of A and B. Kind of guard them a little bit.
You can west, northwest also.
Not a bad idea. So we do have a maneuver out here. AB must. I always get it can be good. You just have to be careful not to get isolated. But if you can kind of lead people on merry chases here, it is not a bad thing to do at all. Got JB here, DB kind of poking at him. Well, here comes Canada. See what 20 is going to do here to DB.
Yep, kill.
Прямо здесь.
Union is well ahead on tickets, so right now this strategy is working well for them. And a nice little raid there by the 20th. They will now go up DB. Oh, but here comes that flank attack. See, I kind of got distracted in the woods. But now here comes the wait. Hamas has taken this rock position. And now on the flank is HD, who is in an excellent position to kind of just rotate up with this cover here. As FAMAS, from a good, decent covered position, ties down the 6AL here. So CSA is now in, I think, a really good position. These guys over here are having fun messing with 13 Georgia, but they get out of position and they can't support. They will be in trouble. And here comes that attack by HD I was worried about. They are going to run into 6 New York. Let's see if the Cav can stop Mr. Cloud. But here comes FAMAS charging in as well. That's what I like to see. Support the attack, help your battle buddy out, even if you got a good position. Now you can knock out these sharps here. This 6AL position, that was your anchor. Now the Union's got to react to stop this bleeding, and they got to do it quick. You got to send in everything you can to retake this. Because once you've lost this, your entire position has kind of become unsustainable. So we'll see how if 4th New Jersey and A and V are able to react to it. You got a couple other units scattered out here, but now they are nice little tickets. You have AB out here. And here comes Bean Boy. You can try to use the corn to get on the flank of JD and 2 Corps. Yeah, that's I'm keeping an eye to see that right now. That is a big problem for the Union. Nice little attack here, though. Bean Boy supported by AB to knock back 2 Corps. And Muffin is going to get his men out of there. Kind of charge into them. But okay, now here comes the Union reaction. They saw the problem. So good awareness here by Killer and Pixel. See how... Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Oh, the CSA abandoned it. Oh, that was... Oh, Lord. Oh, oh. So you spent all that manpower to take it, and then you just gave it up, guys. I don't know where you went. You didn't wipe out that element, though, which was the only real threat to this position. Now the Union has retaken the corner, which is the key piece, in my opinion. You've kind of seen, I would say the map has kind of showed why. Oh, the episode, I should say, you know, around on the map. 8th is kind of peeking back out, and looks like 2 USC might be joining them. But there's now an opportunity, though, if the Union doesn't get reinforcements up here, for even with that good attack, for the them to get wiped out, and that is exactly what FAMAS is going to try to do. See if the Union can react in time to get up here and support them. Although, good defense there by these elements.
Behind us.
Enemy behind us, Killer. North, east, going east.
Form one up, boys.
But a good little defense there by these elements. There's not a lot left, but they've held long enough. And here comes Sluggy. bringing up the first of these reinforcements. Meantime, you got 8th Georgia still poking over there, trying to drag off a couple units. See if he's got to make himself known, though, right now to try and restrain a couple. And here's the big news that came in. Once you get Jackin back in with the Sharps, that was what made this position so deadly. So a good hold and a good reaction, though, by the reinforcements. It's not just a hold. It's the reinforcements getting their men back organized, back moving again, and back into the position they need to be. And here we go. So the Union is going to be able to reset. Here's 5th reoccupying this position here. Good awareness to watch that flank. And 9th Corps is going to reoccupy those rocks. Here comes Canada getting his men back up. So now we got a fight developing here with HD. Although, this is where the corn is bad, so Parker had a great opportunity to knock out HD, but kind of, you can't see in the corn, so you don't know what's there. Now, his battle buddies here in 88 kind of made a great opportunity for him, but they kind of missed it. They're going to actually kind of fight on this side here. Let's see Parker's attack. And he is going to get the drop on 2 Corps. And punch them right in the face here. He is supported, though, by Bean Boy. That's what I like to see. You going in together, attacking together. And they will knock out 2 Corps without too much trouble at all. That will help take a little bit of pressure off of this area up here. Although, that did come at the sacrifice of their battle buddies here from 88. HD has retaken this flank once again. Seeing how deadly they can be on that flank. Got, looks like 4th here and 13th have established a strong point on this position here. But, just under 15 minutes, and they are not too far away from breaking. And the Union is, in my opinion, in a very good position. Looks like Sluggy has come out here, but he's a little bit wrong on his flank. He's got to be careful here.
Welcome back. I think Sluggy just died.
Let's go.
Up for holding that.
Yes, we are.
He's in a very vulnerable spot if he's not careful. So far, he's holding it. And out here on the flank now, we've got Parker and Bean Boy here. They are loose in the rear echelon area. That is what you want to do. Fucking up, steal their wagons and their chickens and shit. Here comes JD.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Get him, get him, get him!
Parker's going to be able to knock these guys out without very much difficulty, which will be some nice, juicy tickets for him. There's another element right here. Are they going to try to wipe that element too? They are indeed. Tip of the spear indeed. Just continue getting these nice little out-of-line tickets here and just upsetting the defense here. They are actually now in a position. Bean Boy's actually going to charge into 13th here. And Parker's going to go with them. Even though this is not a great attack, it's a little bit spent, you still went in together. And look at that. They are now got them on breaking. And the Union is in a great position to charge forward and take point. Or to shoot them down a bit and get them onto the last stand, whatever they feel like doing. So even though that attack failed, I still think it was a good one. They cleared most of the field and actually got their tickets down quite far. So even though it did run out of steam at the end, I don't think it was bad at all. Oh, but here again. Cloud is, and cutting off the lock. Cutting off the line of communication, kind of hitting it. Delaying reinforcements. Just upsetting this back line, so I think he's doing a good job. And he's actually dragged off Jack in here to go deal with him. So that's going to give the CSA time to regroup here and potentially retake this position. See if they can get their troops in time, but Cloud is making a nuisance of himself here.
You have 2 guys.
HD is going to pull back a little bit, but again, they have dragged off a ton of combat power. Even Fort New Jersey's looking at them. And now we've got an attack on the flank here by DB and LFL. If the CSA, again, can take this position here with that distraction that HD has bought them, I think they'll be in a very good position, but they're going to pull back. I think they're worried about casualties. That might be the right call. They're on breaking right now, but
on the move, double quick, go.
you're just going to let the reinforcements kind of flood in here while you had a little bit of an opportunity. It's tough to tell that from the woods, you know. It's tough to see how many men are actually on this fence. And frankly, now the window is starting to close. HD did the best it could and preserved a good amount of its combat power, but they are going to have to fall back now. This corner has held strong.
On the snake fence,
See if I think the Union, are they going to make a play for point now? They don't have all their troops in position here, but they might believe that neither does the CSA, so now's the opportunity, and in the lead is Killer. We'll see if 13 Georgia and 4 Georgia can stop him. And he's not going to go all the way in. He's going to form a firing line here. Where are his friends at? AB and 9th Corps have moved up, although that opening, now we have an attack by FL, who's going to slam into NYV and 2 USC as they were maneuvering. A good attack here by LFL. Well timed, well executed here. And you see them already kind of turning this flank right here. And now Killer is exposed here on the flank. So we'll see if LFL can carry this attack forward. We'll see if Pixel and Parker can stop them here. But you see, they're already in this kind of box here. They're trying to get some space for him. But you kind of gave up that key position there. And LFL saw the opening and they hit him. But here comes Parker slamming into the flank of the LFL. We'll see if they can recapture it here. And keep pushing them forward. And they will succeed. A good attack there by 6 and friends. But it's not over yet. Here comes JD, is also in the fight. Got this fallback position by 6AL. I think that's actually kind of smart by 2 Corps, although you do have one element out here. 8 Georgia, looks like they're looking for a wide flank here, but the main fight right now is going on. If they could drag off some reinforcements, though, like here comes HD, if you can restrain Cloud, it might be worth it. You see the remnants here still just trying to take this point. But the CSA now has the key position, in my opinion. Well, who knows here? They've got, right now, enough that they're capping. You see Dar standing like a rock on a stone wall or something. I don't know. Got 2 Corps and HD now kind of getting some flanking fire in. And now on breaking, though, still well ahead on tickets. Got 6AL as kind of the beach point. I don't know why the flag is moving all the way up here, though. I'll be honest with you. Your flag should be back here in safety. All you're going to do here is get your flag killed like that. Now you're not getting any reinforcements in. So be aware of your flag deployment. HD is going to charge in. Going to try to wipe out Parker. And now we've got 2 flags in the dirt for the Union. And a good attack here by HD, supported by LFL. And they will retake the point. 6AL is, though, still in a strong position here. And looks like Pixel is going to start moving back up to the key position. Although we do have an attack by Bean Boy, this might be pretty critical. If he can drag off these units here long enough to give the Union time to reform, that might give them enough time to have enough mass firepower to do a final attack. It's going to be, we'll see how much of this is able to succeed in dragging them off, though. I think it might have been just barely enough time. Now the danger though now is what's really kind of is going to throw the Union off is these down flags. Again, I not to beat them up here too much, but you had a great defensive position here. You guys could have spawned in, got their loads, got their bayonets, and then come join you 2 feet over there. But because you decided to put the flags there, where you really can't observe the enemy coming up on you because of the rocks. Now I got 2 flags in the dirt. Don't want your flags to dingle dangle in the dirt. I'm gonna pick up your flag and tie it to your shirt, guys. Come on. Oh Lord. Anyway, AB here is getting some good flanking fire. Not a bad position. Some guys charging forward. So they're gonna kind of go into the jars of HD here. Maybe they're trying to get them at the last stand, but really have too many effects at all, just kind of getting shot out of line. And now the CSA has this corner position. So Overwatch is going to be pretty strong. There's a couple options the Union has. See what they go with. They could try to mass up, let's do one big push. They could try to flank in from this right side, or they could try to reestablish the base of fire on that left side and then fire into them. So they do have a couple options. We'll see. I mean, you know, they're not mutually exclusive, but if you choose one over the other, kind of dilutes it. So we'll see what they opt to go with. CSA is very close to last stand, but I'd say the Union's got 1, maybe 2 final options to go. There we go. That puts the CSA into last stand, so one more respawns, and there's still 5 minutes remaining. So the Union may now want to just shoot it out for a little bit. Oh, they get their mass numbers back up. Looks like there is a flank attack developing here by Barker and Bean Boy. They could roll up this flank here. That may be all they need to unsettle the defense. If they have anything watching it. They do have Cloud. Cloud is going to be the one to stop them. He got a nice punch in on the 6 New York there. 8th is going to try to finish it. Good interception there by Cloud in HD. And HD, even though they're wiped, they have succeeded in stopping those 2 units and have secured the flank. Well done to HD. Now we got some reinforcements coming up, though. Here comes Killer, along with Moose. Moose? I gotta ask you to say your name, brother. I'm sorry. Alright, now Killer is going to go in. The key is, once they see this happening, the rest of the Union's got to press as well. And they are. Good work on the Union there, seeing to go for a general attack. And we'll see if they have enough to push off the CSA. It might be enough. We will see. Alright, this attack looks like it is petering out. Alright, looks like that attack is petering out. Now here comes 88th and 6 Alabama fighting it out with LFL. And they have reoccupied the key position. So, even though that attack on the center failed, it allowed this element here to succeed in retaking, in my opinion, the key position here. And you can see they are starting to shoot out and knock out LFL. We still got 2 minutes remaining. That may be just enough time for these reinforcements to get up here. Here comes Sluggy coming down the center. Remember, 6AL's got the sharps. They are the casualty-producing weapon here. And you've got... Here comes Jack and pushing up a little bit.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Don't run out there, shoot him.
Muffin trying to hold him. Doing the best they can. Sluggy's got a base of fire going. And then here comes Parker and Bean Boy, who started off this attack. Got stalked by HD, but HD is gone. This time that flank is open. And here comes Sluggy moving up. Try to push back. The Union is now on final push. This is it. A hell of a way to end a season, end a year for it. All rights, man. Great fucking final match here. Well played by both teams. And this time, without HD to stop them, the Cav and 8th Georgia will flood in along with all the other units, 6AL, 88th, everybody, 8th Georgia, USC, 4th New Jersey. And they have done it. A well-played defense by the CSA, but it was not enough. I have seen enough to see I have seen too much. I hope you all have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it. Enjoy your new year, and I will be looking forward to seeing how 2024 for Warrior Rights shapes up. Yeah, God, great season. I will say, so now I'm going to become that shill of, if you guys enjoy, do the whole like, subscribe thing, help me grow the channel a little bit. And, throw it off, get the units bigger, get the events bigger, makes the channel bigger, kind of a symbiotic relationship there. But anyway, it's always fun. Thank you guys for letting me record these and, listening to me drone on. I do enjoy them. I hope you guys enjoy them. So, that being said, as the casualties tick down, this is Kotal signing off for 2023. See y'all next year.